it's the RKG Pub Quiz on a Friday, which means party time. Also quiz time. Also quiz time. How you guys doing? How you boys doing?
It's good because you can move it around when you have literally a captive audience. They can't.
That's great.
Because you've got nothing on. You shouldn't do anyway.
The only thing is,
no one's got anything on.
Well, that's the thing. The only thing we're up against is fucking more quizzes. More quizzes that other people are doing. That's the thing.
Who's doing a quiz?
So there you go. Yeah, everyone. Although I feel like the quiz boom is on the wane now. When all lockdown first started, there was a lot of quizzing going on. Where I feel like there's less and less quizzing going on now. Like I've been quizzing with some guys I went to uni with pretty much every week since it started.
They're losing
even
interest.
This week they're just like fucking not doing a quiz again, man. Let's play poker. And we found out a way that you can play poker now, so we're playing poker.
It's sad when something's on the decline. I remember the big Sudoku slump of 04.
People were quizzing more than they quizzed before the lockdown. It was like quiz crazy. It was insane. So I think we're just resuming our normal levels of quizzing.
Yeah, that's right. But yeah, I look forward to this live stream and this quiz like almost as much as anything we've ever done. I bloody love doing this quiz because it's cool. And right now, on your screens, you can see to play, go to rkgvideo.com/quiz. There's also a little countdown there. Once that countdown hits 0, the quiz starts. But for you to prep and you can go read all the rules, like I'm going to type it in right now. rkgvideo.com. Should have done this earlier, but I'm just checking to see if it works. It does work. So to play along with the quiz, this is how the rules go. Obviously, no cheating, please, because that's just silly. But the answers have got to be submitted in the form. If you go to rkgvideo.com/quiz, all of the answers go in there. Put your team name in. Now, Daniel has built an almost foolproof Google Forms system for this quiz, which means that we end up getting winners and losers out of it, right? But the only thing is, you have to write the answers like a human being.
Yeah, not a fool.
Not a fool. So if you want to put all your answers in lowercase, that's fantastic. If you want to put them all in capital letters, that's also fantastic. If you want to spell them like a human being, even more fantastic. That's how you do it. So we've got no team size limits or anything like that, no cheating. So that's it. That's pretty much all there is, I think, right? And we've got seven-ish minutes till the quiz now. So everyone chill out. If you've got any questions, chuck them in the chat. We'll try our best to get through as many as we can, but once that countdown hits 0, we're all business, baby. We're all business.
You can't stop the quiz.
I like to think this is kind of like a quiz they'd have in like an old-timey Western tavern.
Yeah.
You know, it's like there's no team limits.
Yeah.
If you wanna be 10 cowboys, 15 cowboys and cowgirls, fine. Who cares?
Yeah.
We have like Coco on the side playing one of those old-timey pianos.
Yeah. Don't Google.
Yeah, don't
Google. Yeah,
you can't be called the searchers and just Google.
I feel like if you find yourself at any point Googling the answer to a quiz where you don't get a prize, you've got something going on, and you've got something going on. So lots of shout for your beard in the chat groups. People really, really like it. I just thought. Yeah,
it's the first time I've ever grown it, because this is taking ages to do, but it's the first time this bit's ever started going dark, so it looks like an actual beard. That never usually happens, because I usually give up.
Powers, you've given up, have you?
I did, yeah. I did it for a good reason, which was basically to make a stupid video, which is pretty much why I do everything in life.
Yeah.
So it's already going back stubbly. So I'll see. I don't think clean shaven is the way, but it was too hot, man, for a beard. I was getting stressed out. It's like wearing a fur coat on my face. I was just trying to like rip it off.
Zach Hick says, "Holy shit! Why is Wolverine in the middle square? And why does he sound like Krupa?" That's pretty good.
Is he saying I'm 140 years old? I feel 100. Also, I found a couple of greys in this now. That's good. Yeah. That's great.
Hey, like Clara cut my hair the other day. I'm glad to just be isolating with someone who's so good at cutting hair. But like,
ramen shit.
Get off hand now. The grey is insane now. Look at the fucking state on that. It is essentially, I have two-tone hair now. It's not black hair.
I think it's
I'm
good,
not a black
though.
hair boy anymore.
I think it's cool, and then also I think if it goes like pure white one day, that's also a good look.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think so.
Have you seen Steve Carell now? Steve Carell is like where
Yeah.
I'm aiming for. That guy looks fucking sick. He looks really hot.
I feel like you just got to find the perfect time to then just go like, boom, like all white. Here we go, and then just like double down on it, pretty much. Because that's what I feel like he did. Like he looked like Michael from The Office, and then boom, like next time you saw him, it's like, ooh, Silver Fox. Where'd that come from?
Yeah. I haven't watched any of that Space Force yet, but I think he's pretty much all white haired in that. I think so.
I think so. I want to watch that. It's got Ben Schwartz in it, who I love.
Yeah, he's one of the main guys as well. I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
I like it. I like that a lot.
Very
I've just
exciting.
noticed like my Welsh flag is not very prominent in my square. I'm gonna have to fix that. It looks very natural. It looks like a very natural. It just looks like a wall.
So
So
you
I'm
can
up
see
against
it. You notice that.
It's fine. It's good.
It's not enough though, is it? It's not enough. Okay, boys. What if people forget that I'm from Wales?
No one's gonna forget that. Oh,
Still haven't done the Wales round yet.
I know. To be fair, I got carried away with doing these rounds, and like I'm bringing the kazoo back for this round. And then I had a decent idea, a really really silly idea for the other one, so I'm into it. That's a good shout actually from a lot of people saying, "Crooch, you look like Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan Kenobi."
I'll take
The
that.
young one.
I'll take that.
That's good.
That's
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Not when he's got that weird little rat's tail. Like,
Why'd you say that?
He latches to school.
Imagine if you were going, you're like episode 1 Obi-Wan. What? I felt like I've been on holiday to Mallorca and I've come back with a little braid.
I would love it, Croops, if you were like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom quick, and you just turn and we just see it there.
Yeah,
down the
we
back.
just like just picks up some scissors, take with me. Do you ever like see people who went on holiday and came back with those?
Like braids
yeah.
and stuff.
Really, really grim. Like people used to do it like the first day of school, they'd come back and be like, "Oh, come on now, come
Is
on."
that allowed?
Like, yeah, I feel like quite a lot of it is quite culturally insensitive as well. Like, but also I feel that the people doing those braids and stuff are probably laughing their absolute boxes off.
20
here.
quid
Like,
this.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've just done Hannah from Bridgends here, and yeah, she looks amazing. Well done. Very, very good. I'm excited for this quiz, boys. Your round's very, very good.
I think this is maybe some of my favorite rounds we've ever done. I love
some
them.
of the famous rounds. Like definitely, I feel like this might be the hardest one we've done though. Secretly,
I think there are some hard ones. I think
yeah.
I think some of yours are quite tricky, Powers. And then I think some a couple of mine are as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I think this is gonna be this is gonna sort the wheat from the chaff.
Also,
from the metal.
Gavs is good though because it allows you to be quite creative.
Yes, but that also stresses a lot of people out.
Yeah,
I love talking like quite cryptically about all these before you get to find out what the rounds are. You can kind of see where some of our heads are at as well from it, which is pretty good. Lots of people like still into quizzes in the thing, which I'm kind of liking, which is good. Kevin Sullivan says, "Yeah, braids with a feather in, middle school flashbacks."
With a feather in.
Yeah.
That's definitely not all right.
They're just like chucking anything they found, just like, yep, just stick that in there.
Yeah, it's something off the floor, stick that in.
It's a bit of traditional gum.
Little cocktail umbrella.
You just pick that up. Yeah. You pick it up out of your drink.
Yeah.
Like, swear it, all right? It's tradition.
That's Tenerife.
Sam Walker says, "Oh, that's great to hear that this is the hardest because I've been shit at all the others." To be fair, there's no link other than the kazoo round, which is coming back. There's no link between the other ones. So if you've been shit at the other ones, doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be shit at this one. So don't worry about that.
You never know. Like, quiz is always hard if you don't know the answers, but you never know. It might just all come together.
It is. Those quiz nights are really, really good. When it comes down to it, and you're just like, oh, every single thing fell into place in the universe, and I was fantastic at that quiz for one night. It's like a Slumdog Millionaire vibe, you know, where it's just like he just knows every single answer because of a traumatic moment in his past. Hoping that doesn't happen to any of you, mind, obviously. But yeah, how long we got left, Croops?
Got 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
Ooh.
So if you want to play this quiz, obviously go to rkgvideo.com/quiz. Write your answers in the answer sheets. Remember, as I said, write them like a human being. If you can spell them right, that is a massive plus. All lowercase, all caps, that's really, really good. Or spell them like a human being. Make sure you put your team name in. And most importantly, just have fun. Just have fun, okay?
Have some bloody fun for once.
Just have some bloody fun for once in your bloody life, will you? There you go. Dave Flanagan says, Rory, is that Port Stewart in the background? Are you back in Northern Ireland? You're not breaking social disto, are you?
No, they let me use it just for this. I'm the only one in here, so socially distancing. I'm just going to grab a drink, actually, off the thing there. Is that right?
Your hands are massive. It's like picking up a whole bottle like it's a miniature. Right, okay, round one. Here we go.
Right, we ready?
Okay, come on.
Round one is called Secret Adaptations. I'm going to give you the name of a novel that was adapted into a very famous movie, but you probably don't know it's based on a book. So question number one is Nothing Lasts Forever by Robert Thorpe. So we're looking for the title of the movie that was based on that book. I was going to put the book covers for some of these, but I thought it made it a bit too easy.
Yeah.
I'll put it in the answers though, so you can see the covers. Some of them are pretty cool.
You might have some of those books that do redo their covers.
Yeah, I hate those covers. You know what I always hate? Also, when they sell books that have been adapted in the movies, and they put on like a little sticker that's not sticker. It's actually printed on the cover saying "Now Animation Mojo picture."
Right. Yeah, that's weird, isn't it?
It's a horrible thing to put on a book. Right, this question
it's
number
like when
one.
It's like when you pick up a copy of Harry Potter and it's got Daniel Radcliffe on the cover, and it's like a paradox. It's like chicken and egg.
He was perfect for the role.
Looks just like him.
God, when he must have walked in. Question number one, Nothing Lasts Forever by Robert Thorpe. Okay. Right, question two. Bit easier this one, I think. Wise Guy by Nicholas Pileggi. Not the guy who played Skinner in X-Files.
Mitch Pileggi.
That's Mitch Pileggi. He also assisted a masked magician revealing some of magic's greatest secrets.
I still haven't forgiven him.
Again, that's not him. This is Nicholas Pileggi. And the book is Wise Guy. I've never read this. Work of non-fiction, I'll say.
That's good. That's a good little clue.
Okay. Question 3. Oil! This is an exclamation point. By Upton Sinclair. Have you looked at the answers for any of these powers? Are you trying to play
looking
it?
right now. I wish that was the name of the movie. Oil! That's great. I think if I was ever to direct like an action movie or something, I would just call it like "Holy shit!" with like
Fire!
2 exclamation points. Yeah, something like that. Ah! You know, and people will be like, "Whoa, what the hell is that? Ah! I want to go see that."
Oh, apparently, people say in the comments the author for question 1 is Roderick, not Robert. Maybe it's auto-corrected.
Yeah.
Sounds like a lot of people might be Googling there.
Comments. It's a fucking Googler. It's a Googler. Right.
Also,
I'm going to time them out.
Also, the title's more important.
Yeah. If you've done that, then I've put you in timeout because you're a Googler. You're a dirty Googler. There you go. I don't make the rules. I just blindly enforce them and also make them.
So that's question 3. Oil by Upton Sinclair. It's a pretty loose adaptation of that book.
Yeah.
Question 4. Fantastic title. We Can Remember It For You Wholesale by Philip K. Dick.
I've never seen this movie.
Yeah, I nearly put in Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep, but I thought that's quite an obvious one, I think. A lot of people know that. But maybe it's good to put them in, I don't know. This is question 4 by the same author, Philip K. Dick. We Can Remember It For You Wholesale. I think it's actually a short story. Rob M said, someone's Googling, Cardi's here.
It's a lovely little callback to our GeoGuessr stream.
Cardi's fuming if he's seen that.
That stream feels like a fever dream, doesn't it? It feels like ages ago.
Just marching around Dorset. Right, question 5. Who Goes There? By John W. Campbell Jr. So there are 2 adaptations of this. We will accept both. Or either. Just write one.
And to your also, what are these questions? That's the thing. Like, I think I did. What did I get? I think I got 6 out of 10.
I think you got 6.
When
But
Blade
I
Runner
think you
was
could have
in
got
it,
a couple more as well. You were kind of. I mean, it's not a good round if you get every single one, probably. It's a good round for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know if everyone's getting that, because then it's might as well not have the round.
Might as well not have the quiz, mate.
I mean, if everyone's getting it, might as well not do it.
I'll just email some people a spreadsheet with 60. Well done. See
Yeah. Just put a picture up of the colour red. What colour is this? Sweet.
We should do a quiz where people can get the answers to every single question, but the last question is just, what number am I thinking of? So it's like one team might get it, and they will be the only ones that win.
Yeah. So this Who Goes There has 2 film adaptations. Write one of the 2. But if you're right, just one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Question
Mr.
6.
Self-Destroy says, I've got $2 on Rory giving away an answer in the first hour. I'm going to be extra careful this week. Extra careful. Zipped. Lips zipped.
We might have already said one.
Maybe.
Question 6. Another short story. Story of Your Life by Ted Chiang. Question 6. This is another short story by Ted Chiang, and the title is Story of Your Life. We're looking for the big movie adaptation of it. Silly Jim says, I'm just going to type the book titles. Movies have all got different names.
Yeah. And hope for the best. It's not going to happen.
I've specifically picked ones that have different names.
That's the thing. Hope can tear you apart.
Just writing The Shining for all of them.
Yeah.
Spooky Hotel. Question 7. The Accidental Billionaires. I think for some of these also, I reckon you can figure some of them out.
Yes.
I did not know this was based on a book.
I'll also say with this one, I'll be kind, another work of non-fiction. Although some people would debate that.
It's it's interesting to read. Because it is as questioned. Like, I read the book, and it is as questioned as the film is by the real people. There's some no.
Oh, right.
This is 7, another work of non-fiction, The Accidental Billionaires. Was adapted into which brilliant film? Question 8. Prince of Thieves by Chuck Hogan. Probably don't recognise the novel, but you would recognise the name of the film. What film is it? That's the thing, because most adaptations just retain the name of the book.
Yeah.
You know what Schindler's List was called?
No?
Schindler's Ark.
He didn't build an ark, did he?
I mean,
That was a sequel.
yeah.
Afterwards.
Very different.
It's not-
Very
What do you
different.
think? What do you think the list was for, Gav? Who's coming on board?
I mean, it's not very good when.
I didn't see the movie.
Schindler's Manifest.
Yeah. Isn't Poland landlocked? Yeah. That's question 8. That's Prince of Thieves by Chuck Hogan. Question 9. Q&A. Probably not a very famous novel, but a very famous movie. Yes, maybe you could figure this one out as well.
Yeah, I
Absolutely,
figured
yeah.
that one out. Yeah.
Q&A.
Swan Levitt says, me and my brother teaming up over chat, and we haven't got a single one of these bastards.
Nice.
It's all right. The quiz is so varied because very often we don't look at what each other's rounds are until we've done our own rounds. So it's all over the place thematically, but that's why I love this quiz.
A little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Pick a
mix quiz.
I'm a gummy snake.
I should do a round on Pick a Mix.
He's a flying saucer.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd love that. Yeah.
Just what's that?
You'd have so many different regional names. It'd be a nightmare on the dock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much? Here's a picture of Pick a Mix. How much do you think that weighs? Question 10. Question 10. The Body by Stephen King. This is a callback to a previous quiz. I said this answer on a previous quiz if you were paying attention.
Yeah. Jake Punchin says, looked at the TV, it's too bright. Nicholson is freaking me out, and I am too drunk for this, I reckon.
What did you guys call the white chocolate buttons that had sprinkles on the top of them?
Oh, I don't know.
Sugar Legs.
Was it like Razzlers or
Sugar Legs in Wales.
Sugar Legs?
Yeah.
What do you call them, Powers?
I thought they were called like Razzlers. You could buy like a pack.
I can kind of remember that. I can kind of remember that.
I don't know.
Yeah, so that's the final question in the first round. The Body
round
is better known as what movie?
Fantastic round.
Ooh-wee.
Andy Stevenson. Fuck yeah, the only one I know.
Going out to win.
We've said it. We've not said it. Jazzies. That's it.
Jazzies.
Snowies. Yeah.
Jazzies, Jazzles, Jizzles. Yeah, something like that.
Sounds like good. Sounds like smut.
Snow caps.
There's no rules when it comes to Pick and Mix, is it? It's just whatever. I love it.
Roofies. No.
Very good. Very good. Very good.
I love that something would be called like, I don't know, Twazos or something, and then the other thing would be like white chocolate mice.
Yeah.
Just exactly what it is. No one could think of a fun name for it.
I think people found this quite hard. Like Owen Taylor said, quantum physics hasn't got shit on this.
All right, well,
we'll
do that next time.
No, I think this is fantastic because, like, I think I'd only read out of the ones that you gave me. This has changed slightly. I'd read like 4 of them, but I still was able to work some of them out. I think so. If you think about the names of them, you can work them out. Yeah. Also, Mr. Self-Destroy is like, tough round. Public education is shit. I didn't read any of these in school, and I'm pretty sure these are not
nothing's stopping you.
Syllabi ever. Like.
Also, have you seen the film? It says at the fucking beginning of the films.
Good round. Powers, what have you got for us? What have you got for us?
All right, we're going to be moving on to our second round, the round called Wow, Space is Cool. That's right. This round is all about space and the universe. So hopefully Team Quantum Physics will be a little more get some more points on this one. Let's dive right in, guys. Let's dive right in. Question number 1. What was the first animal sent into space?
Ooh.
What was the first animal sent into space? That's a tough one. That is a tough one to start with.
Yeah.
I didn't do these from easy to hard. They're all over the place.
I always feel really bad for any animal that was sent into space because it doesn't know what is going on. Like that dog, it's not a dog, but it could be, I don't know, but say dog, right? Dog that he sent into space. One day, hanging out with all his buddies, like, yeah, maybe they're getting him to do like a lot of fetch things, whatever. Next, he's like, they sticking a little spacesuit on him. He's like, okay, cool.
This is a weird jacket.
This is weird, okay. Oh, okay, they're strapping me into stuff. This has never happened before. Okay. They're shutting the door now. Everyone is waving goodbye. That's not waving hello. That is waving goodbye. That is a wave goodbye. Oh, now everything is boiling hot and I'm in space. And I'm probably not coming back.
I'd like to think that there's an international space station where they send all the animals So it's like they have a human one and an animal one.
That's
So it's like
mate,
there's like a Russian monkey
mate.
up
I don't know how to tell
there,
you.
Chinese dog.
I don't know how to tell you. They put that animal down. They didn't send it to the International Space Station. Rory, your dog's gone to the International Space Station.
What?
Oh, God bless him. Looking up every night. Just
To be fair, Powers, like you are
Just
on...
chucking bones into the sky.
he'll get it one day. Oh.
That's secretly why he works out, because he wants to get his arm massive enough that he can throw a bone to the moon to get his childhood dog something to eat. He's been waiting all this time.
Oh, he's gone to a planet where time's 7 times as slow, so we're aging at the same rate. Dr. Man!
But does it go fast in dog years, or...?
No, it balances out, so next time you see your dog, you'll be the same.
That's what he's hoping, anyway.
All right. Question number 2.
Yeah.
To the nearest billion, the nearest Billy, how old is the universe? How old is the universe to the nearest billion? I like to think that's just one of those facts that people know to throw out in conversation. Even though, I'll tell you what, I knew the universe was pretty old, but this still blew my mind. So think about that when you're coming up with a number. It's pretty old. Question number 3.
Well, can I just point out, just for I've seen some people in the comments, the previous one, we wanted the type of animal, not a name.
Yes.
Some people are a bit confused.
Sorry, I should have specified. Yeah. The type of animal. Question number 3. What's the name given to the explosive death of a supermassive star? That is question number 3. What is the name given to the explosive death of a massive star?
Powers, have you ever listened to the album by Public Service Broadcasting, The Race for Space?
I haven't listened to the full album, but I've listened to a lot of the songs from it because I think they're great.
Like, it's a really wild, like, we've got a 10K coming up, and I'm thinking about listening to that because it's like a concept album made by this like
It's
amazing
fantastic.
band that take news clippings and archive, and it's basically like a documentary album. I'm generally thinking about listening to that on the run because it's like the whole story about like Sputnik and all, like, it's really, really good.
It's so cool because I listened to, I forget what the track was, like Starliner or something, which I guess was about a boat.
Yeah.
But it sounds like, they just use like actual voice recordings from like
they do,
news announcements and just like write music over the top of it. It's such an interesting kind of concept. It's great.
Yeah, like it takes, like, Go is the most famous song from that album, which is all about Apollo 11, but like they use all the mission control samples from it, so it's like the actual mission control for Apollo 11, but all sound bites from that as a song. It honestly, it blows my mind how good those albums are that they do.
I'll check out the full album for sure. I haven't listened to it.
It's called The Race for Space by Public Service Broadcasting. It's absolutely fantastic.
Check it out. And speaking of space, how long has the International Space Station been in orbit? 5 years, 10 years, or 15 years?
Imagine the answer for that was Apollo 11 then.
I love it if you were like, it's their best album. I think it came out like 5 years ago. Speaking of 5 years, how long has the International Space Station been in orbit? Question number 5. What is the largest planet in our solar system? This is some GCSE science facts right here. Hopefully some people will be able to get this one. We are looking for the largest planet in our solar system. We need the name. Question number 6. What is the 6th planet from the sun? What is the 6th planet from the sun? I used to have a little song that you could sing that would like remember work out all the planets in order.
No answers in the in the chat, please. Some guy just jumped in and went, "How does this work?" And they started writing answers in the chat.
Like it's all of them against us.
All right, he's gone. He just did it again. So there you go. I've put in there. If you just go to rkgvideo.com/quiz, all the information is there. So okay, another guy get involved. He's gone.
Took me years to write this space round. Come on, guys.
How many years?
Dog years?
Question number 7. Who was the first person in space?
Ooh.
Who was the first person in space? We all know about the first guy on the moon, but who was the first person in space? Give you a second for that one. That's a toughie. Question number 8. What does NASA stand for? That's question number 8. What does NASA stand for?
Like actually stand for, not just morally.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah, we can't put that in a Google form. Everything that NASA stands for.
Yeah, you tell me what you think we stand for. Then
Freedom, adventure,
yeah,
the quest for knowledge.
Sucking up taxpayers' money, is it?
I will say NASA does not stand for never a straight answer, like we have said that it stands for on This Paranormal Life. Or need aliens stat asshole. That's not it either. It has an official name. And I actually didn't know this, which is quite funny because it's one of those things you're like, yeah, I know what NASA stands for. And then you look it up and you were wrong.
Tell her what NASA definitely doesn't stand for. Put answers in our fucking chat. They will not stand for
it. Question number 9. No light or particles can escape from a black hole. True or false? I'm throwing in some multiple choice, some 50-50s. That's question number 9. No light or particles can escape from a black hole. True or false?
It's an interesting comment from Jesse Frank, who says, I feel like Googling is okay to spell check, but that may be a controversial opinion. Where I would stand on that is, if you think you've got the answer, but you don't know how to spell it, then you Google it. I think if you've got the answer correct, that's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
If you Google it and the thing that you were thinking of is incorrect, obviously using that answer, that is cheating. Like, that's where I stand on that. I feel like that's pretty fine.
You commit to the answer, you're just finessing it. Like how it's spelled. I think that's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And finally, our last question in Wow Space is Cool. Question number 10. What is the hottest planet in our solar system? What is the hottest planet in our solar system?
The sun, obviously.
Obviously, it's boiling.
Think about it.
Is that like, do you mean the people who live on it are hot?
Yeah.
Okay.
What planet has all 10s? Aliens that are just absolute dime pieces.
Veronica says about your question number 9 about the light particles from black hole, says it actually isn't as simple as true or false, but I'll leave that out of this stream. Big into that comment.
Gav, can we ban her, please? Can we ban her?
No. I'm having it.
Well,
she's not going to escape the black hole. I'll tell you that much.
If you look at the answer field for question 9, I've changed it to short essay.
Good round, man.
I like people in the comments telling me the sun's not a planet. Yep.
Yeah. Cheers for that. Cheers for that. DRNBW, peak or mean temperature?
Oh, that's actually a really good question.
Rosie, what planet is the most bangable?
Sexiest planet. What's the sexiest, the hottest planet in our universe?
Rottiest planet.
It's gotta be Saturn, right? For the rings, those sexy little hula hoops rings.
Uranus.
No planets, Daniel.
Andy Stevenson says, so Zach Hicks says, hottest planet, Planet Fitness. Very good. Very
well
good.
done, sir.
Very good. Very good. Very good. Good round. Good round. Good round. What are we on? Okay. Well, we'll do one more round and we'll have a little drinks break, is it?
Yeah.
So I'm going to bring in a round now. And I will say before this starts, if you are playing this with children, get them away from me. Get them. They can't play this round because it's naughty. It's really naughty. There's no pictures of anything naughty, but the general theme is quite naughty. Like, I've been very careful not to put any actual pictures of grot. So because this round is guess the porn parody. So what I've done,
there were like 10 children who hadn't left the room yet when you yelled that.
They're scrambling to get
them
out.
out. Get them out.
Get that kid out of my sight. So what I've done is I've scoured the internet. Yeah, I took one for the team, whatever. I've scoured the internet for the 10 best porn parodies of famous movies, TV shows, and video games. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the cover of that particular movie, game, or TV show's porn parody. And I want you to tell me what the porn parody name is. Now, if you don't know about porn parodies, liar. If you don't know about porn parodies, what they do is they try and come up with a grotty, naughty, sexy pun on the actual original. So I've got an example here that I can show people. So Daniel, if we can just get the example up, which is obviously Sonic the Hedgehog. So then you basically have to tell me what the porn parody name is. And the name of the Sonic the Hedgehog porn parody is Sonic the Vag-Hog. So you can see that's the kind of level that we're on, okay? A lot of these, as I said, like that is probably as grotty as the pictures will get, but there won't be anything more than that, like, because some of them are genuinely unpleasant, genuinely. So yeah, that's how that works. 10 porn parodies. You tell me what their name is. So let's get number 1, which is Aladdin. So what is the porn parody name for Aladdin? Andy Stevenson says porn parodies was my specialist subject on Mastermind back in 1996. A lot of these were made after 1996, but if you got that, then you get the general gist, and you're fine. Yeah. So question number 1. What is the porn parody for Aladdin? Lots of people just writing the word Vag-Hog into the comments now, so that's good. Okay, that's number 1. What is the porn parody for Aladdin? Number 2, Jurassic World. What is the porn parody for Jurassic World?
I find that terrifying. That image is horrible.
Like, mate, if you look at some of the other images from it, like, I was also really surprised. So a lot of these are made by the same company. I think it's called like Johnny Wood Rocket or something like that. And like the amount of stuff that is available free is quite astounding. Like, you can go on that website and the amount of stuff they just give away is absolutely wild. So Jacob Bartnett makes a very, very good point. Says, is it just the name of the movie plus XXX? No, it is not. No, it is not, because that is a really lazy way of titling it. This is high class. I've gone for the ones where it's a sexy pun, basically. It's a sexy pun. So what is the sexy pun for the porn parody that is Jurassic World? Okay, number 3. An oldie but a goodie. Rebecca Marston said, Jesus, fuck, we have strayed far from God. Number 3 is Quentin Tarantino's Pulp Fiction. What is the porn parody name for Pulp Fiction? That's correct, Cruz the Wolf. It is Johnny Wood Rocket. Who makes all these? You have passed the test there. So there you go. Pulp Fiction. So Adam Spate says, do I have to abstain from this if I listen to this week's regular features? So I did mention porn parodies on this week's regular features, but even if you listen to that, you will not get any of these because none of these were in it. Because I know. Ryan Morton says, who's judging best? Has Gav taken one from the team and watched them all? I've watched every single one of these because I'm a professional. Okay. So what is the porn parody for Pulp Fiction? Okay, Daniel, porn parody number 4 is Tomb Raider. Now, what could the porn parody name of Tomb Raider be? Ben, in the thing, I'm going to put you in timeout because even though that isn't correct, putting names that are close to what it could be is technically putting answers away. So there you go. Heather says, please say happy birthday to my boyfriend, Rob. It's not too late, Heather, because you can get all these on Amazon, I think, and they get delivered straight away. So you could get him the porn parody of Tomb Raider if you wanted to. So there you go.
I was kind of confused as we were. Oh, also happy birthday, Rob.
Yes.
I was kind of confused when we're passing through these images because for some of them I didn't realize that you had blurred the title. I was like, is that just like a penis flying in from the side or something? Like, I didn't know what you were blurring.
There you go. What is the porn parody name for Tomb Raider? Another video game one up next. Jacob Bartley says, best round ever, you lucky little bastard. Rocky Jack says, the Tiki Torch is selling this one for Tomb Raider. Yeah, that is definitely like $1.99 from B&Q. It's one of those ones that you like to keep flies away. Okay, what is number 5 then? Number 5 is we're big fans of this game, Overwatch.
I'm a big fan of this movie.
What is the porn parody name for Overwatch? Andrew Nutt says, where do we send the answers? Andrew, I've told you like twice now in the chat. I feel like telling you any more is an insult to both you and me. But rkgvideo.com/quiz. I've written that down for you. I've said it about 4 times now. But yeah, there we go. What is the porn parody name of Overwatch? I remember when these started coming out, they are grotesque, some of them.
But wasn't there a whole thing where it's like, I think it was like Blizzard or someone, just out of kindness, they were like, hey, to like help the community and emerging animators, we've just released all the 3D models of our characters from the game, and it was like, whoop, just like hundreds of porn videos made in like one day. It's like, all right, what do we expect?
There's a reason Pixar have never done that.
Yeah.
Oh, if someone gets their hands on Woody, oh my god. Snake in the boot, yeah. Couple snakes.
Another video game one for number 6.
That's very good, Powers. I think that's it.
I'm trying to go over the grot, so if there's any kids in here, you're not spoiling Toy Story for them. Okay. What is the porn parody name for number 6, which is Pokemon? That sounds grotty in itself, you know?
Pokemon.
If you look at this, the Pikachu is terrifying.
Yeah, it's genuinely upsetting.
I think it's really scary, her face.
I just think it's weird that, like, why do you want to have sex with the Pokemon? Shouldn't it be like the characters in Pokemon?
I'll stop you there. I've watched it, and there's a bunch of scenes in it. Is Misty and Ash? There's like Misty and the Pokemon, Ash and the Pokemon, Misty, Ash, and the Pokemon. Can you guess what this isn't affecting Pokemon, but can you guess what the name Pikachu has got in the porn parody? It's not clever.
Porkachu?
No.
Dickachu.
It's not far off, is it?
Dickachu.
Okay. Moving swiftly on to number 7. We're back into the film world with The Terminator. What could the porn parody name of the Terminator be? Lots of options there.
I mean that is quite a grotty image.
Yeah, but who knows? He could be doing anything there. He could be helping her up because she's fallen down.
Yeah, doing helping her with her taxes.
Yeah. When I asked you guys what the name of the thing was, Cruz the Wolf just wrote in "fuck-a-chew." Oh,
that's the evolution.
Yeah, fuck-a-chew. Yeah. So, the Terminator there. Next up is a TV show that I've recently got into, but I've destroyed like 4 series of it now because it's just so awesome to watch. And I'm talking about the
the porn version,
the non-sex version. Yeah. So this one is Bob's Burgers. Bob's Burgers. Which, like, I love Bob's Burgers now. I came to it so late, and there's so much of it. It's fantastic. I've only seen a little bit of the porn parody, roughly about 3.5 minutes of it. But sometimes that's all you need. Sometimes that's all you need.
Was that good?
Because it's good. It's what I'll say is it's useful. It's a useful video. And we'll say no more about it because I've got the video quite small. When it goes smaller, it is actually like the blur is quite forgiving on this one.
I would love to know how much like plot and narrative there is before they just start getting into it.
Well, Bob's Burgers, is loads.
Yeah.
Also, they do really good impressions of the characters.
It's probably gone the other way now because the other stuff is so freely available. You might as well go the other way and do more plot and character and mad stuff.
Yeah.
I generally think that's what it is. That's why I think now there's been a big surge in porn parody stuff is because anyone can just get any kind of grot straight away. The actual high, maybe a bit silly and a bit more fun, but also still serves the same job is doing really well. And there's a lot of it. But like this, because I've been watching so much Bob's Burgers, the set, I know it's a cartoon, so it's maybe a bit easier to make, but the set is fantastic.
I've been saying it for years. Dickachu was robbed at the Oscars. Honestly,
to be
that
fair,
performance.
The less that I think about Dickachu, the better. It's so unpleasant. I think that and Jurassic World ones are the ones that are really not nice. But also, to be fair, this next one I think is grotesque, and it is the TV show for children called SpongeBob SquarePants, which is quite naughty. Sounds quite naughty anyway.
It's horrible there.
I've never watched an episode of SpongeBob SquarePants. I've seen more of the porn parody than I have of SpongeBob SquarePants.
You've never watched an episode of SpongeBob SquarePants?
No, it was just like it came out when I was just a little bit too old for Nickelodeon. It was on Nick, wasn't it? So like,
yeah.
I kind of moved away from that. So,
oh man, you are missing out. That's one of those like Adventure Time style cartoons. Like you could watch it now and it's still funny.
Yeah,
SpongeBob was amazing.
Yeah,
it's really good. That though is terrifying.
Yeah. That's got an actress in it that I like called a British actress called Skin Diamond. I'm a big fan of her back catalogue. But there you go. That's SpongeBob SquarePants. But what is the porn parody name? And I'm really sorry.
It looks like the Mighty Boosh.
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah,
it's absolutely like that. Yeah, it's not nice. And the final one then for the porn parodies round is, what is the porn parody for the film Hellraiser? What is the porn parody name for the one called Hellraiser? And I will say that this is probably the one they spent the least amount of time coming up with, even though it makes complete sense. Yeah, but I also I'm a big into that. I'm big into that. Yeah. So what is the porn parody name for Hellraiser?
This is going to be a great round to go through all the answers. You're going to want to stick around for
Yeah.
that one, for sure. Oh, you will have to get the kids out again. You
Yeah.
can bring them in and back in a second.
We're showing
Well,
clips.
Kroops made a very good point. He was like, I think this is one that we should check some of the answers because I reckon some people have got some amazing answers for this.
Probably better than the actual ones.
Yeah.
Oh,
some of them definitely will be better, I think. Yeah. But that's really, really good. Cruz the Wolf says, is his head covered in dicks? Yes. Yes, it is.
Is it?
Yeah, he's Hellraiser.
Oh, of course, yeah.
And so, yeah, should we have a little drinks break? We'll have a little drink.
Yes.
If you want to go get a drink, if you want to have a little cigarette.
Yeah, we'll be back in actually just a minute. I'm just going to ask you guys about something super top secret. So
should we come back in 2055 in the UK?
Yes.
Okay, good. Let's do that.
Intermission time. ho, ho.
Everyone corrected themselves. That's not why we stopped.
Crashed.
That's not why we stopped. Although I did get a text in the break from my partner's parents who were playing the quiz that I forgot today. I forgot that I'd done a poem. But to be fair, I've got a text saying from Clara's dad, Joe, saying that her mum, Claire, has actually come up with some better names than what they think the real ones are. And she says it's not because she's watched them all for research, honestly. So, but I mean, that's it's not for me to comment on, to be honest. But there we go. Good round. Apologies for the grot. Daniel, what have you got for us?
So, another movie round. This is called Final Girls. I'm going to say the name of a scream queen or the final girl from a horror movie, and I want to know the franchise she belongs to. So we don't need the name of the specific film, just the series. So if it was Friday the 13th, it wouldn't be Friday the 13th Part 2, just Friday the 13th would do.
Right.
Okay, question number 1. Sidney Prescott. I have no idea what's hard and easy anymore.
Yeah, I don't.
Sidney Prescott is number 1. Number 2, Laurie Strode.
What order would you like to be killed in a horror film?
What order? Well, never really.
I know if you have to.
I've had to.
I think I'd like to go the first one then. I'd like to go.
Yeah, because people would get kind of like desensitized. It wouldn't be as big a deal if you die like third or something. They'd be like, "Oh, Gav's gone now."
You want to be the Drew Barrymore?
I want to be the Drew Barrymore, like in Scream. That's what I want to be, like, because I think people are like, "Oh, she's going to be in the whole film," and then she fucking get done. Like, I think that's a good one. I think that would be a really good one.
They also the kills usually get a little grislier as they go along as well. You want to be one of those just like trip and fall and kind of snap the neck deaths, you know. Not
because I feel like
and shit.
unless you're the first one, then they're basically dead until it's the final girl.
Until it's the last one, yeah.
Seen a couple of people. Yes, you just want the name of the film, or like, which will also be the film series as well. So that's all you've got to put.
Yeah, they want the name of the series.
Yes.
So if it's a sequel, we don't need the sequel name, the number of the sequel, or anything like that. Just the overarching series it belongs to.
Yes.
Question 3. Lila Crane. Okay, question 4. Nancy Thompson.
It's a good round, man.
Robin's just eating some mad plastic. What are you doing, you nutter?
Friday night, baby. Don't stop him. Like,
I mean, he chewed through electrical cabling last night. I should stop him at some point.
His hair is just like sticking out like a hedgehog.
Like Home Alone. Daniel!
Question 5 is Helen Lyle.
Diego Shackelford said, "Who the hell is that?" John O. Evans, are they all films? Yes, they're all from scary movies. So you need to put the name of the scary movie in there.
The series.
That's what it is. Yeah. I thought this was an easy concept.
Right. Question 6. Ellen Ripley.
Ooh.
Ooh, I could get that one.
Yeah, question 6. Ellen Ripley is the final girl in which series of films? 7. Sally Hardesty.
'I love the names of characters in horror movies.
Yeah.
They always have good names.
Better names than video game characters, to be fair.
Way better, yeah.
Because I feel like the names of characters would be like Alex Gunman.
I
he's
mean,
good with
Mario,
guns.
Luigi. Are we really going to believe those are people's names?
Don't call Mario
Sally
Mario.
Hardesty.
It's called
his
Mario
name's
Mario.
Yeah, actually,
I'm trying to
is
remember
Mario
what
his
the-
second name?
Yeah, Mario. It is. It's called Mario Mario. It's called Luigi Mario.
Yeah. Luigi Mario,
That's-
Mario
Oh
Mario.
yeah, because they're the Mario brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mad, isn't it?
Oh my god, it's all coming together.
But then you think that is mad. We've talked about this before, but then Gary Neville's dad is called Neville Neville.
Yeah. That's so weird.
That's a joke. Imagine being that child and realizing your life is a joke.
Yeah.
Like your parents just
You know what?
cannot be arsed.
Yeah, they're like, Neville, you little idiot.
In my head, I was like, oh yeah, like remember the name of, because I was thinking about, I thought it was a really, really bad name for some reason for the games, the prototype games, fucking awful games. But actually the main character is called Alex Mercer, which isn't that bad.
Ooh, that's a good name.
At the time, I
sexy name.
remember hating it. Also, it's voiced by Barry Pepper as well, which is
What game is this?
Prototype. Did I play those?
Oh, it's a
Yeah,
bit.
fuck it.
I guess it's a little bit Alex Murphy, isn't it?
Yeah,
I wonder if they've gone
Yes.
for that.
I think maybe they have. Yeah.
Question number 8 in the final go round is Jamie Lloyd is a final girl in which series of films?
Alan John said better than Ogdo Bogdo. What was Ogdo Bogdo in that we played? Shit.
What was that?
Ogdo Bogdo was the name of a character in a game that we played, and I can't remember what it was. Ogdo Bogdo.
Oh, Fallen Order, Star Wars.
That's fucking
Oh
it.
yeah.
Ogdo
Ogdo Bogdo.
Bogdo. They took the fucking rest of the day off
thought
after
you were
coming out
thinking
with
of
that one, didn't
this.
they?
It's Star Wars, that'll do.
I think we were
What's it
taking a
called?
piss out of it
Ogdo?
at
Yeah,
the time, to
Ogdo
be fair.
Bogdo.
But yeah. Ogdo Bogdo.
was
That's
great.
wild. That is
Question
wild.
9, Kirsty Cotton.
Great name again. Great name again. See, I think you, the three of us would do good in a murder house because we all have last person names. You know, Daniel Krupa, Roy Powers, Gavin Murphy. Those are last
Yeah.
murder. I mean, we're getting murdered for sure, but
Okay.
not till the very end. I would say.
Yeah.
You know, we're not going like Tim Brown. He's getting sliced up right at the front door. We're going to the end.
Like, I'm trying to remember like the crap names. I remember like I think in Freddy versus Jason, there's a character called Linderman. Because you used to watch that all the time, and there's this one bit where you just like Linderman. He's like this jock character. He's so, like Freddy vs. Jason was good, to be fair, but
Basically, just calling someone Letterman,
yeah.
Linderman.
Question 10, final one in this round. The name of the final girl is Dana Polk. What is the name of the movie?
I think I would have struggled with that one. I'm not sure.
You gotta just, the way I get some of them is say like their first name in your head, and then be like, where have I heard someone say like Dana, 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 Dana in like a horror movie, and then it
that's good.
Clicks.
Yeah.
Kind of clicks with you. Yeah,
that was like a text conversation that Kruger and I had about one of them where I was like, I'm pretty sure this name is really prominent in the film. So, and I think most of these, like, they make no secret of these names. How many rounds by Jay? We've got 2 more rounds. We've got Rory's round, then we got my round to finish things off.
That's true. 2 more rounds left. So everyone finish up your answers for round number 4, and we will be moving very shortly into round number 5. If you thought things were spooky, they're only going to get spookier.
Mm-hmm. Webster 9989 says, just seen what the round is. Yep, he's been threatening to do it since week 1. Powers, what is your round for this week?
Welcome to round number 5. Eggs.
Eggs in the chat, please. Eggs in the chat for the round.
Get your eggs in the chat. We are doing a whole round on eggs. I did warn you that it was going to happen at some point, so hopefully some of you went and did your homework. Let's kick things off. Question number 1. What animal lays the biggest eggs? Question number 1, kicking us off. What animal lays the biggest eggs? I want some 10 out of 10s here, guys. I want people to be walking away confident.
Ecstatic.
Ecstatic. Question number 2. What are, and I hope I'm saying this right, what are Paschal eggs better known as? It is written out as well in the video, so if I'm pronouncing it wrong, hopefully that helps. What are Paschal eggs better known as? There are a lot of eggs in the chat. Holy crap.
Morgan Graham.
And then Scott just going,
oi, 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 which is Welsh for egg. Oi, W-Y.
Is it?
Yeah.
So when people are like at a gig chanting, oi, 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 they're chanting egg, egg, egg.
In Wales, yeah. Martu Hateblade. I'm reading the super chat out because it sounds like a video game character. Mardu Hateblade. Hey lads, could you ask my mate Luke to neck his drink? Cheers.
Absolutely neck it.
Yeah, get it.
Come on, Luke. Come on.
We've got some
it's
other
the
super
egg
chats.
round.
I'll be going through the super chats in a bit, but right now we'll focus on quiz. But just had to get through that one because it is a video game name.
Important, very important.
Cruise the Wolf.
Question number 3.
This round is going to be over easy.
Oh, come on. Come on.
You should love that. You love that secretly.
You can't encourage the egg stuff for weeks and then you get that and go, that's too much.
This isn't a time for egg jokes.
No,
this is a time for egg facts, egg science.
This is the time for the egg round. It's not the time for yolks. It's not the time for yolks. Okay?
Question number 3. At the beginning of Jurassic Park, a dinosaur is born from an egg in the lab. What is the species of the dinosaur?
Lee McCutcheon really knows where you've poached these questions from, Powers.
I brought this on myself, haven't I? Good.
Yeah, you have. You have.
Don't know why I thought the egg round would be taken seriously. That is question number 3. At the beginning of Jurassic Park, a dinosaur is born from an egg in the lab. What is the species of the dinosaur? Moving on swiftly to question number 4. What is the record for most eggs laid in one day by a single chicken?
Legend.
That is question number 4.
Going for it?
Yeah, I think it was like a Rocky style training montage beforehand.
Okay.
Just popping them out like a pellet gun. I will say this is actually a reasonable number.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be something crazy, but I guess chickens just have a pretty steady rate of eggs.
I think they're only meant to do one a day, so it's quite.
Yeah, it's
I guess if you're used to doing one a day, it's quite.
Yeah. And to be fair, Powers, like I know you're not really into these egg puns, and I agree with CJW 2171, who's like, you have been egging us on for weeks, so you've only got yourself to blame, really.
I love it. It's great. I'm like, oh no, please stop the egg puns. No.
Oh no, what's happening?
Question number 5. What bird is known to lay the smallest eggs? That's right. Big to small. What bird is known to lay the smallest, teeny tiniest little eggs? It's like a freaking thumbtack. Let us know.
It's a good comment in the chat from Cruz the Wolf. Says, no man can eat 50 eggs. From Cool Hand Luke. Have you guys seen Cool Hand Luke?
Mm-hmm.
What Powers? I think if you haven't seen it, you would love Cool Hand Luke.
I don't know if I have seen it. What is that?
It's Paul Newman is a bit of a character, and he gets sent to prison. It's a really, really good prison movie. And it's just about how they amuse themselves in prison. It gets a bit sad at the end, but for the first like hour and a bit where they're just having fun in prison, it's fucking cool.
All right, I'll check it out. That sounds good.
You should. I think you really like it, Powers, because it's good fun for a bit, and then
and there's a bunch of eggs in it as well.
There's loads of eggs in it. Like
right on my alley.
He makes a lot of bets, and he bets that he can eat 50 eggs. So part of it is him trying to eat 50 eggs. And it's Paul Newman as well. It's just hot. So
that's pretty good. In the end, did they fly the coop?
Oh Jesus Christ.
It's not even egg related. It's kind of tangential. I got it. It's not that I didn't get it.
I can't say anything anymore. We're like walking on eggshells.
I will say as well regarding a man eating 50 eggs. There was originally a question which was, what is the most eggs eaten in one day? And someone ate, I think, over like 150 hard-boiled eggs. And the only reason they stopped is because they ran out of eggs. So there you go. It's a little fact for you.
That's weird, isn't it?
Like, to be fair, I feel the same. It's like, if I see one more egg joke, I am gonna crack.
Question number 6. In 2019, a picture of an egg became the most liked picture on Instagram. Which celebrity did it beat? There was a celebrity who previously had the most liked picture on Instagram.
Yeah.
And what is the name of that celebrity that was beaten by the egg? Do you not know about this?
No.
Yeah, I think someone just created an account called like The Egg or something, and
like,
uploaded a picture of an egg, just an egg, and said, "Can we get this to be the most liked picture on Instagram?" And it's at like 58 million likes.
Thing is, though, sometimes with the internet, I do despair, but then sometimes, just sometimes, everyone comes together to like a picture of an egg. And,
it is beautiful.
It is beautiful. It's beautiful, yeah. Sorry, before it goes, Paul Gerard says all these puns are awful. That's pretty good.
That is a good one. That's a good one.
That's one of the best we've had.
Question number 7. What has more grams of digestible protein, a cooked egg or a raw egg?
Nice.
If you want to get jacked up on protein, which egg has more digestible protein, a cooked egg or a raw egg?
Nice.
Some sports nutrition coming at you guys.
Tom Freeman says, is there a question about Dr. Eggman and that vag hog?
You definitely did read the full sentence before you started that.
Yeah, I did. Little crossover between the rounds there. I like it.
Question number 8. We got a multiple choice here, folks. How many eggs does the average American eat per year? Is it 83, 147, or 279?
Yeah, good question.
I'll do those numbers again. 83, 147, or 279?
Good question.
How many eggs does the average American eat per year? I'd love to see if that's changed, because I feel like a lot more people are going vegan these days, so it might have a bit of a drop off.
Yeah, I've seen cartons of vegan eggs so you can make scrambled eggs. Like I think that is something massive. I would miss if I went totally vegan. 'Cause
Yeah.
I have a lot of vegan food and vegan meals, but eggs is something that I really would cock up.
You trying to do a
A lot of
pun?
fun.
Yeah, of course I was. It's not good, but
If flew the coop is too much of a stretch, then cock up should also be a bit of a stretch.
Cameron C says, I'm letting these slide. Actually, when I said that out loud, that's the best one.
That's incredible. That is great. I'm trying to find where I left off here.
Question 9.
I'm scrambled. Question number 9. Which of these birds do not lay eggs? Peacocks, puffins, or barn owls? Which one of these feathery little bastards does not lay eggs? Peacocks, puffins, or barn owls?
Carlo Magliocco said, I feel really stupid. I've been banking on scoring big on Rory's round, but unfortunately I put all my eggs in one basket. Oh, that's great.
Oh, this is fantastic. All right, get the egg puns in now, guys. Get them all in because we're moving on to the final questions of the egg round. This has been a blast. Thank you. Question number 10. True or false? The male emperor penguin is the only, I think I've put a typo in this one. Is the only bird. Is the only, what the hell was I trying to say there? I think I was trying to say is the only male bird who lays the egg.
What?
The male emperor penguin is the only bird who lays the egg. That's what I'm trying to say. True or false?
Oh, I thought you were saying that's like a seahorse. Is the male emperor is the one in the relationship that lays the egg? That still works.
Yeah.
Maybe it does make sense, and I'm just reading it wrong. Oh yeah,
it depends what you were trying to say. Yeah.
Yeah, true or false? The male emperor penguin is the one who lays the egg. Yeah, that's fine. That is the question. Is it true or is it false?
Yeah, that is true. Actually, Adam Space said, "Yep, Carlo shouldn't have counted his chickens before they hatched, should he?" So,
who doing answers then? Yeah, that is true.
Veronica, absolutely bang on here, says this round has really flipped the evening sunny side up. And Andrew Nutt is ecstatic that he finally got to watch you live, which is really nice.
Oh, wow.
Seamus says he didn't do well there. Unfortunately, he got egg on his face. And this has got to be the last one now. Hales Josh said Rory couldn't ignore his desire to make an egg round any longer. Very good. Very good. You've all been fantastic tonight. Give yourselves a round.
That's great, guys.
It's
great. That's great.
Jacob Bartlett is going to get Shazam ready for the next round. You should be getting Shazam ready if you want to cheat, because my interpretations via Kazoo of the next 10 TV themes are so good that you could Shazam them. So we are bringing back, and I say we, I just did it, but it's with full support of my business partners. Thank you very much. This is Gav Joe Kazooie 2, Gav Joe 2E. And we've got another Kazoo round. Every single one of these Kazoo songs are TV themes. They're very famous TV themes. And I'm gutted that I did Jonathan Creek in the first instance of it, so I couldn't do that again, because that is the best TV theme that's ever been done. So I'm going to play you a song on the Kazoo, which is a TV theme, and you have to tell me what that theme is. Tell me the name of the TV show that the theme belongs to, please. I think this one is pretty easy. I did it for Clara earlier, and I think she got 8 out of 10. So
that's
this
really
should
good.
Wow.
It should be good. And I'm sorry if I miss out any of your favorite TV themes, but I will gladly take requests during the marking phase later on. So let's have number one in the Kazoo round. What is this TV theme? Cut it off. I cut it off there. What is that TV theme played via Kazoo? Oh, Jacob Bartnick says, please do Baker Street. Okay, put in the request later on because that is a banger, to be fair.
We do have some time, while we're marking
absolutely.
to requests.
Ryan Morton says, I wouldn't be able to tell what a TV show is by its theme normally. He's like, then I can't help you, I'm afraid. Okay.
And I hope you did good in the egg round, my friend.
Luckily, he loves space, so
space and eggs.
Okay, here we go. TV themes. Remember, all TV themes. TV theme number 2. What is the name of that TV round? TV theme. Okay, here we go. Number 3. What is the TV theme from the Kazoo version of it? What is the TV theme that I just did so perfectly?
That's a good
by
one.
the Kazoo. By the Kazoo.
We're gonna get copyright strikes, I reckon, for that one.
Do you think?
Yeah, I'm gonna get demonetized.
It's gonna happen.
It's worth it. Worth it though.
We had a good run. I'd like to go out. I wouldn't mind going out like this. Basically, going out Glasto style. They're like, oh no.
If Big Egg doesn't take us down, Warner Brothers will.
if the Men in Black don't take us down. Okay. Theme number 4. There you go. TV theme.
I knew that I knew that one, but I couldn't remember where it was from.
Yeah. Wayne says, me and my girlfriend are still debating Raw and Cooked Des from the previous rounds. I'm really sorry, Gav. Okay. Here we go. Theme number 5. Lady Vengeance says, these Kazoo shrieks are so startling. I'm waiting for the man in Gav's pub background to turn around startled. Can you imagine?
Oh my god.
Like the fucking witches, he's turned around and be like, stop!
I didn't even realize there was someone back there.
Yeah.
Can you pat his head? Give him a little pat.
Where is he? Where he's right there? I probably can't.
Oh no, it's the other. It's the other guy.
Oh, it's the other side. Okay.
Yeah, it's that guy.
Oh, this is hard. I'm not looking at her. Where's it? Yeah. There you go. Oh. Yeah, my hand disappears because I'm wearing a white shirt.
Oh.
Just get a little hand.
He felt it.
There you go. I reached out. Okay, here we go. Number 6.
That was good.
Clara didn't get that.
I thought not a huge clue, but I always thought the food in this show was wild.
I loved this show.
And that should be, if you know what this show is, you'll understand what that means. I hope I'm thinking about this show. The food was weird, right?
I don't know.
I don't really think.
What? It's gotta be.
Yeah.
That's right. Gordon Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares. All right. Number seven. There you go. That's what you got there.
Was that Hereditary?
I feel like I have been taken over by payment. Yes. Okay. Number 8. Here we go.
You don't want to go for the sound effect?
I tried it earlier. It went badly. So
That's why it has rehearsal.
Yeah, it went badly
Dress
in dress.
rehearsal.
It went badly in dress. So...
What about sound check?
Yeah. Sound check is where I lost all my engineers. They've gone. So
have you got the set list like gaffer taped to the floor?
Yeah, I've got kids trying to scramble.
Yeah, good. Probably put that on eBay for special effects.
Okay, here we go then. Penultimate Gabjo Kazooie song.
Oh man.
Alex Roberts says, "Have you considered Britain's Got Talent?" No, because I'm making a shitload from Let's Plays. So
yeah, I thought you were going to say I don't know how it goes.
Yeah. You can hear Clara pissing herself in the next round.
That was a slow burner. You guys are funny.
You guys are maybe YouTube channels. I joined. You're in it.
You're in it right now.
You best stop believing in funny YouTube channels. You're in one. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Final one then. And I asked, this is originally higher up the pecking order, but I asked specifically to put this final.
Oh, chicken?
It's you've got to go. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, here we go. What banger. What a bang.
Theme tune.
Such a good theme tune.
It's nice, but it's also a little bit melancholic at times.
Yeah, my dad told me a fib about that theme tune as well, just as a joke, and I believed it. for years and years and years and years and years. When we tell the answer, please remind me to tell you what it was. It's not very funny, but it's just like I just told people for ages. Then in front of my dad once, he was like, "Ha!" I was like,
"What? Oh my god! I can't wait to hear this."
I was like, "That's a joke that you've had going on for about 4 years for no reason."
If you listen to it, you die 7 days later.
Yeah. There we go. That's our quiz. That's every question. So get them all in. Cruz, how long have they got? What do they do now?
So when I press this button, you'll have 10 minutes. There'll be a countdown on screen. You've got 10 minutes to continue debating with whoever you're playing the quiz with, and then you've got to submit. And then we'll go through the answers, and then we'll reveal the winners.
Yes. There we go.
Ready?
Yes.
10 minutes from now.
10 minutes. So people are going to find out right now what their score is, right?
Yeah, if you submit, you should be told your overall score.
Instantly. Okay, good. Awesome. I'm glad. Once everyone's in, I'm going to start going through some of these porn ones because I reckon there's some clever, grotty people.
Absolutely. Clever grot.
Clever grot, which is the best kind of grot, if you ask me.
Yes. So it directs blood both ways.
Oh, Daniel. Buzzing, that is. That's a good quiz, guys. That's some good round. That's some absolute
Might be our best one yet. I'm saying it.
Best, definitely hardest, I think.
I think it's hardest, yeah. Looking at some of the scores.
Yeah.
That's good though. You get a big spectrum of scores.
23 out of 60, 19. Also, just so lots of other people can know as well. Chuck your quiz team names in the chat. I want to know some of the quiz teams that we got going on.
Emma's got 47.
By herself.
Fair play, Emma.
For the third week running. Well done, Emma.
Woo!
Emma's amazing as well. Emma sent us a D&D starter pack a while back, which is in the studio right now because we can't touch it. But yeah, that's such a lovely present to get. It was really, really nice. Cruise the Wolves. Damn, I only got 2 of the porn ones. Because I kept putting the same word into every title. I hope it was just fuck.
I mean, you would probably get 7 out of 10 if you did that.
No, they were a lot cleverer than that. Come on. They were way cleverer than that.
This Blue Room, 35, their best score yet this week. Wow. There you go. For some people, it's hard, and some people, this is their quiz.
Danielle got 40. Fucking hell, we got 40, which is pretty good. It's a hard one. It's a hard one. I'm not gonna lie. And that's the thing I didn't realize either until I saw it, and I was like, "Ooh, this is a hard one. This is a hard." But
I was scrambling just to get 10 reasonably easy space questions. Because the thing about space is it's pretty crazy and it's a lot of numbers. So I was like, gotta make sure there's enough here that people could genuinely get. Yeah. And hopefully you did. Hopefully you got some of them.
Do you know what's really good though? So I'm just looking at the answers for my one, and obviously I'm not gonna read any of them out until they go because people can still submit them. Still got a bit to do them, but it's good how everyone is kind of on the same page. For good or for bad. People are kind of on the same page for a lot of them, which is quite good. But yeah, there's some really, really good ones. I'm going to take a screenshot of this. I'm definitely tweeting this out tomorrow because it's fucking disgusting. Some of them are foul as well, and you're worse than some of the people putting them in. That's all I'm saying. But we got a lot of good, really good super chats. And this is a good one actually. We keep getting asked this question a lot on different things, like on our podcast Shield Up, which you check out on Patreon. It's a Patreon exclusive podcast we've been doing every single week, but we've just released the first 5 episodes. If you want to have a little taste of some of those, and there's some really good stuff in there. But Sean Hendricks said, will you guys continue these after quarantine ends? If it does. I mean, hopefully it does. They're so much fun. And I think out of a lot of the stuff that we've been doing, I think the quiz is something that we kind of want to carry on doing in some shape or form. Maybe it won't be as regular, who knows? But we'll I think we've all discovered that we love doing these. So
yeah. Maybe on ITV tea time on a Saturday, I reckon.
If any TV executives are watching, and I feel like they are,
Screw you.
They're
It's,
always
it's an old medium.
Yes. And Andrew Nutter says, you three are fantastic to watch. I really enjoyed watching Dark Souls being played through. Thank you.
Thank you. That was just a sweet comment.
Yeah, it is a really nice comment. And Christian says, boys, I've had a really crap day. This has made it all better. Thanks for being awesome. Thank you for being awesome.
Oh,
I'm sorry you had a
I hope you have a better day tomorrow.
And I'm really hoping that Mardu Hateblade's friend Luke necked his drink. That's really, really good. And lovely comment from Rebecca, who says, thank you guys. Big love to RKG. Also, tell my favorite grot boy, Alex, to go get me a cider. Alex, go get Rebecca a cider, for God's sake, will you? And while you're there, get me one as well. Strongbow Dark Fruits. Give me a Strongbow Dark Fruits. Oh, my God. If I could go into a pub and order a Strongbow Dark Fruits, that is a happy man right now.
Have you ever noticed that there's not a word? There's not a thirsty version of starving. You can't say like I'm
parched. Yeah,
parched. Is that it? Parched.
Yeah.
No, but that's not like starving.
Oh, no.
Starving is like I'm gonna die. Parched is like,
yeah.
I need a bit of a drink. You know, you don't go get parched to death.
Yeah, I can kind of see that. I feel like there is, but I can't think of it. But I know you're saying like, well, I mean, whatever it is, there's definitely not a you haven't had a Strongbow Dark Fruits, so you will die. There's definitely not a word for that. I'm not getting Strongbowed. I'm not.
Come on, Germany, I'm looking at you. I need a word for it.
Rob Smart says, I joined late, so did the answers on paper, but my go-to quiz name is Dr. Nick Quiziera, which is very, very funny.
That's great.
That's really, really good. Gaspin. Michael Hoffium says, isn't that just thirsty? Thomas Drake says dehydrating, but I think that's different. That's kind of different. There's a lot more going on for that.
Yeah.
So Casey44 says, Krupa Troopers got 46 out of 60, our best yet.
I'm not slipping them answers.
You better not be, mate. Jacob says dehydrated. Lots of people saying dehydrated.
It's not doing it for me, guys.
The Golden Pie says, do we get to see the right answers after this? Yes, you get to see the right answers in was probably about 3 minutes now. So you get to see them. Don't worry. We're going to go through all the right answers for our round. And it's a tough one. If you've scored high this week, then you should feel good for yourself. You should feel really, really good about yourself. Veronica says the word for that is alcoholism, Rory.
Is it where you need a drink or you think you're gonna die? That's what.
This is nice. I've never heard this before. Aiden Meyer says clamming, as in I'm clamming for a drink. I've never heard that before ever.
Clamming.
Jeremy Clarkson's bulbous head got 47, so that's good. It's a good one.
Very nice.
Who else do we have? Adam Denby said the kazoo round made me feel really clever. That's the thing. It was a hard one,
big talk.
Yeah, it's a really, really big one. X minor 2 major says, hi, could you wish my girlfriend Katie a happy birthday? Katie, Pembrose Happist, from us to you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
Katie.
Yeah.
Hope you're having a good quarantine birthday.
Luke, Hateblade's friend, said, I did down my drink. It was whiskey. Thank you.
Ooh. I like whiskey, and I do not like downing whiskey. That is not good.
James Smith said, if you got higher than our score of 17, you're a filthy Googler.
You're a filthy little Cardi.
Mike Tapia said, chubbing for a drink.
I am chubbing for a drink.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's something there, I guess.
No, but you were saying the word means you'll die. You're not dying from a chubbing.
It's a dramatic.
I mean,
that's why I don't think parched even really does it. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure. Dying of thirst. Yeah, but you say dying of thirst rather than.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like die of starvation, die of thirst. You're starving. You're thirsting. Thirsting should be the word, but it's not a word.
I mean, it is, but it means something very different.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And we've seen a lot of it in the chat today, to be honest. So that's pretty good. Badman Larry says strap in or strap on. Got 24 out of 60. 10 of that better been from the porn round with a name like that. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. There you go. Kian says, Gav, can you tell my mate Mardu to down his drink? Mardu, down your drink, for God's sake. Jesus. We like to drink with Mardu. There are people thirsting in the world. Nah, this isn't quite worth it.
Can't have you dying from a chubbing.
Drew Johnson says, how hard is the quiz? Yeah, it's pretty good. Jim Burrows says, I'm scanning for a drink. Is Nottingham thing, apparently.
A lot of androids down Nottingham way.
Scanning for drinks.
Scanning for drink identified.
I love this. Aggro the Weasel horse scored only 24. Continuing to be a disappointment to you all.
I've never seen a horse be more of a weasel in my life. Oh man,
Aggro the Weasel horse.
I was so happy when I cut that montage together, and I think I gave Gav the headphones, and I was like, "Hey, check this out." We both watched it back. Oh, I love that moment so much.
Right,
very good.
Time.
Right,
that's
time.
That is time. Right, I'm going to. Cool. Hopefully this is on answers then. Hey. Okay, I'm going to rattle through these. So this is my round. I'm going to tell you the name of a book or a short story and then reveal what film is actually based on. Nothing Lasts Forever by Roderick Thorpe is Die Hard. The book art kind of gives that away, I think. 2, Wise Guy by Nicholas Pileggi is, of course, Goodfellas. Oil by Upton Sinclair is There Will Be Blood. 4, We Can Remember It For You Wholesale by Philip K. Dick is the movie Total Recall with Arnold Schwarzenegger, also remade by the same name. Who Goes There by John W. Campbell. I really like that book cover. Is The Thing. Yeah. Question 6, Story of Your Life by Ted Chiang was the inspiration for the movie Arrival. Accidental Billionaires is The Social Network. Prince of Thieves by Chuck Hogan is The Town by Ben Affleck. Q&A, Slumdog Millionaire, which we actually said before we started the quiz. And then this is a callback to a previous week of the quiz. The Body is the title for Stand By Me.
I really like the book that Arrival was based on being called Story of Your Life.
Yeah.
Because it kind of sounds like when they showed up and they're like, hey, we need you to work out this language. She was just like, story of my life.
Story of my life.
Another person needs me to work out another language. Oh, story of my life.
Who understands me? Bloody alien, not you, mate.
Humans don't. Oh, story of my life.
Jeremy Renner, do you understand me now?
It's such a big laugh. Oh, story of my life. Bloody
hell. Oh. Bunch of aliens turn up. I have to translate for them.
If I had a nickel. That was the sequel. If I had a nickel.
Very good.
All right, let's move on now to round number 2. Wow, space is cool. We'll fly through these like the ISS. Question number 1. What was the first animal sent into space? I thought it was a dog or a monkey, but it was actually fruit flies.
A lot of people put in dog.
Animal. Yeah.
A lot of people thought we gave it away because we were talking about Laika.
Oh, we gave it away, yeah. Because that's the thing. It's like, I had to put a lot of people in time out being, fucking idiot, Gav gave it away. I was like, no, I didn't give it away. That's the point. But also by not giving it away, maybe I did give it away and spoil the quiz. So it's fine.
Nah, it's fine. They put fruit flies in a V2 rocket and launched it into space.
And they flew it. Ow! Little tiny controls. I guess they know. They already know how to fly.
Yeah, loads of them as well. They have like a proper team on it. They're just like, "Come on, Steve! Jesus Christ!"
Are they operating a suit?
when NASA asked them, they're like, "Yeah, we need you to fly up." They were like, "Story of my life, that."
Sorry, my life.
I'm always flying.
I'm already halfway
Easy.
there. Give me in.
Question number 2. To the nearest billion, how old is the universe? The universe is 14 billion years old. That is crazy.
When I was going through some of the answers to this, the estimates said give or take 100,000 years, which I think is fair enough if you're dealing with that size of number. That's
I was very sure to say to the nearest billion.
That's quite close, yeah. When you're dealing in billions, 100,000 is actually, yeah, good. Well done.
Pretty much spot on. Question number 3. What is the name given to the explosive death of a massive star? That is a supernova. That is a supernova. Question number 4. How long has the ISS been in orbit? 5, 10, or 15 years? Here's the twist. Every single one of those is wrong. So if you got that right, congratulations. If you got that wrong, give yourselves an extra point, because I'm pretty sure it is like 22 years, not any of those.
But this is the catch. That was our quantum mechanics question. We didn't say when we asked the question.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Think about that. It's all relative.
Yeah. Story of our quiz.
Question. Story of the quiz. Question number 5. What is the largest planet in our solar system? That is Jupiter. And another relatively easy one. Question number 6. What is the 6th planet from the sun? That is Saturn. Question number 7. This one was a little tough. Who was the first person in space? It was, God, I can never say his second name right. I think it's Yuri
Gagarin.
Gagarin. That's Gagarin. Yuri Gagarin.
There's a song all about him on that Race for Space album I was telling you about, and it is an absolute banger. It's like a little party tune, because the rest of it's kind of told from the point of view of the Americans. So it's all really like adventurous music and really like over the top film music. And then for Yuri Gagarin, it's just a fucking banger, an absolute little club banger. It's so good.
That's what the Soviets used to deal in. Bangers.
Tom Cope. There is a little thing about whether a fly is an insect or an animal. Tom Cope just says, "I'll say what I said at the time. Look at his ears."
No joke. I did look this up as well beforehand, and yes, insects are considered a part of the animal kingdom. Yeah, they are. Well, they are in fact animals.
If not, what is it?
Yeah. Bread? No, not bread.
Not mushroom.
Question number 9. No light or particles can escape from a black hole. 8. Sorry. Question number 8. What does NASA stand for? NASA stands for the National Aeronautics and Space Administration. That was quite hard. I didn't know that. I thought it was maybe like National Astronaut Space Academy. Something like that.
Kyle Boris made me laugh when about the Yuri Gagarin one. It's like, who's the first person in space? Said, Soviet accent, story of my life.
Something like Andy Kaufman then.
Very good. Yeah, it really was. Yeah.
Story of my life.
Question number 9. No light or particles can escape from a black hole. True or false? That is true. The gravitational pull of a black hole is so strong that light or particles cannot escape from its pull. I also didn't know that technically black holes are invisible. We can't see them. Obviously, what we're just seeing is the absence.
Because it's pulling in light.
And everything. Yeah, it's just pulling in everything. So yeah, it's crazy. I was reading about black holes for a long time last night. I got sidetracked.
Sucked into a.
I got sucked in.
It's like Gavin Israel.
Yeah.
The kazoo.
All right.
Veronica says, I've been waiting. Normally, a regular black hole absorbs regular matter, but a black hole with a finite lifespan will sometimes emit matter. This is Hawking radiation. Gross oversimplification. Okay, fine.
That's great to know, but the Google form struggles with sometimes not putting caps in.
Yeah.
If you put Aladdin.
And our final question, number 10. What is the hottest planet in the solar system? Venus. Venus is the hottest.
That's a good trick question.
It is. It's a good trick question for a number of reasons, because as you said, some people might put the sun, but Venus is also the second closest to the sun.
Yeah.
But
I think most people put Mercury, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, very funny. Tom Griffin says Venus is the hottest planet. Venus replies, "Story of my life." And also, Lewis Clark with a really generous super chat. Thank you very much. She says, Primordial Slug here, boys. First time catching you live. Could you wish my pregnant girlfriend, Charlotte, a happy birthday, please? Happy birthday, Charlotte.
Happy birthday, Charlotte.
Something else other than this. And good luck. Well done. Thank you. Hope you're having a lovely time.
Name your kid after
Good
us.
round powers.
Thank you.
Name your kid
sir.
RKG.
Just retry.
Retry. Retry Finchy Jr.
Posh Slug.
Okay, here we go.
My son, Primordial Slug. Hello. Okay.
Round 3, then, the answers for this. Going to race through these because everyone is going to get hot under the collar and going to need to release themselves after this. I asked you what the porn parody was of a lot of these. So number 1 was Aladdin, and the porn parody was Aladic. There's a lot of really, really good ones for this. All the lads in. Aladdin. Aladdin her.
All the lads in.
Which I really like. Lots of really, really good ones. Arabia Nights.
Really cultured.
Like. Wow.
Yeah. Good ones there. Really, 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 really good ones. Unfortunately, none of them correct. Aladic was the one for that. So that's a good one. Next one was Jurassic World. It was Jurassic Wood. So we had Horacic World, which is really good. Jurassic Jugs. Another very, very good one. So like
the old boobs.
World. But what I will say is, so Jurassic World is the first one. Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom is the second film in that series. In the porn parody world, I told these guys earlier, it's worth having Jurassic Wood, so you can have Jurassic Wood Swollen Ding Dong. Which is, quite frankly, amazing. But very good guesses there. Good guesses by all. Really, really unpleasant things. The next one, Pulp Fiction. We had a lot of good guesses for this, but it is Pulp Friction. Not Pump Fuction. Pump Friction, no. Fuck Fiction, no. Pulp Diction, no. It is Pulp Friction. Pulp Friction.
Sometimes less is more, isn't it?
Yeah, sometimes less is more. But you say that, this next one I think is actually genuinely upsetting. Lara Croft. What is the porn parody for Lara Croft Tomb Raider? It is Lara Croft Womb Raider. And I think that is not nice. That is not
Sounds creepy. I don't like that.
Womb is not a sexy word.
No, it definitely isn't. I think, like, Daniel, you and I were texting about it. It's like, I don't want to put my penis anything near a womb.
It sounds like you're stealing unborn children.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah, rating.
It's not good. So it is Womb Raider, not Dick Raider, Vagina Raider. It's none of those. Tomb Raider, which I quite like. Poon Raider, which I quite like. But it's none of those. It's none of those. It is Womb Raider. Okay. And number 5, one of our favorite games, Overwatch. What's the porn parody for Overwatch? It is Oversnatch. That's right. Not Overwank. Not Bend Overwatch, which is very good.
Oh, that's way better.
It's really good, isn't it? Overcrotch, which I also really, really like.
Yeah.
I think that's really, really good. Someone's just written over fuck. It is over
For the shot.
snatch.
I just realised what they've done to the logo.
Yeah, it's buzzing. I wouldn't mind watching a bit of that if we want to watch that on the stream next week, because we're all going to be playing Overwatch on the stream, so we could watch a little bit of it.
Watch us watching that. Yeah.
Good film club. Oh, God.
RKG Film Club.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Another game one. So we had Pokemon. What is the porn parody for Pokemon? It is Strokeamon.
Nice.
So we had a lot here. Just Dickamon, Poker Bum, Poke It In, Cockamon.
Poke it in.
lot of stuff going on. No, it is Strokeamon.
Got to bang them all.
Got to bang them all. Very good. It's close, but it's not the one. So Strokeamon is what you were looking for there. Okay, The Terminator, number 7. What is a porn parody of The Terminator? It is The Penetrator. Of course it is. Of course it is.
How was it not the Sperminator? Come on.
Not the Sperminator. Not the Sperminator. Not Terminate Her. It's not that either. So many people put the Sperminator. Someone just wrote, I'll be bareback. This is it's also really, really unpleasant, but well done. That's a good one. Okay. Next up, Bob's Burgers. What could Bob's Burgers porn parody possibly be? It is, of course, Bob's Boners. I think this is the one that I think most people got.
Really?
Lots of people put Boobs Burgers, which I thought was quite good. Bob's Sausage. Knobs Fur Burgers, which is just unpleasant. But yeah, most people got that it was Bob's Boners. This is the one that maybe we had the wildest answers for, because it was SpongeBob SquarePants at number 9, and it is Sponge Knob Square Nuts.
Sounds like they just gave up at the end.
Well, yeah, a lot of these Spunk Bob No Pants. It's quite good.
That's better, yeah.
Sponge Cock Jizz Pants.
Square Nuts.
Really good. That's some really, really good ones. SpongeBob Square Cock. Sponge Cock Square Bang. Wet sponge in her pants. Like Jamie it's none of those. It's none of those. It's Sponge Knob Square Nuts. And final one for this round. What is the porn parody of Hellraiser? It is Cockraiser. Not Bellraiser, not Dick Raiser, not Heel Raise Her, which is very, very good. This is really, really good. And Daniel, you're a big fan of the...
Yeah, I think it's really good.
Sort of strap line on the VHS.
Yeah, the strap-on line. It's brilliant. In the original movie, it's He'll Tear Your Soul Apart. And in Cockraiser, they've changed that to He'll Tear Your Hole Apart. Good.
Fantastic.
Good stuff. Good stuff all round. Nice, clean fun. Moving swiftly on to Daniel's 4th round, please.
Final girls. Sidney Prescott. You would find her in the Scream series. Laurie Strode. Halloween. Lila Crane. Psycho. Nancy Thompson is the final girl in the Nightmare on Elm Street series. Helen Lyle is in Candyman. Ellen Ripley, debatable whether she's a final girl, but she makes this round. She's from Alien. Sally Hardesty, I don't think a lot of people would know this one, but you would recognise her as a survivor from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Jamie Lloyd is from the Halloween series, Halloween 4 and Halloween 5. If you put those, you would also get that right. Kirsty Cotton from Cockraiser. And question 10, Dana Polk. I think this is one that I would get when you were saying, like, it's Dana. It's not Ghostbuster, it's the Cabin in the Woods.
Yeah.
Because I was just thinking the stoner guy's voice.
Yeah, the Scooby-Doo guy, the Shaggy dude.
Yeah. Gina.
Cool.
Fantastic. All right, moving on to the next round. Eggs. Get ready for some answers to the questions you've been looking for your whole life. Question number 1. What animal lays the biggest eggs? That is an ostrich. Ostriches lay the biggest eggs. Question number 2. What are Paschal eggs better known as? They're better known as Easter eggs. It's a little sneaky one in there. At the beginning of Jurassic Park, a dinosaur is born from an egg in the lab. What is the species of the dinosaur? Velociraptor. Nice. Question number 4. What is the world record for most eggs laid in one day by a single chicken? 7 eggs. Which, as we said, you know, you could have told me that that's how much they lay every day, and I wouldn't have known.
What I think's wild about this question is, I don't know how quickly they can make an egg. So does that chicken have 7 in them already that day?
It must have been just been popping them out like crazy. Question number 5. What bird is known to lay the smallest eggs? It's a hummingbird because they're teeny tiny and so are their eggs. Question number 6. In 2019, a picture of an egg became the most liked picture on Instagram. Which celebrity did it beat? Kylie Jenner.
Nice.
Who was previously the most liked. Question number 7. What has more grams of digestible protein? This was a conversation in the chat. A cooked egg or a raw egg? Actually, it is more nutritionally beneficial to eat a cooked egg. Which is funny because you see everyone, you know, in the fitness montages just necking raw eggs, but nope, you get more protein from a cooked egg. Question number 8. How many eggs does the average American eat per year? 83, 147, or 279? It's 279. The average American loves their eggs. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that's a big number. I didn't think it'd be like that.
I know. That's why I was like, it must have changed recently. That's a lot of eggs. That's crazy. Question number 9. Which of these birds do not lay eggs? Peacocks, puffins, or barn owls? This was a sneaky little question.
It's a trick question. This is good.
It is, yeah, because peacocks are the male version of the bird. It's not a peahen, I believe.
Nice.
It is that lays the eggs. So it's a peacock does not lay the eggs.
And the peafowl. That's the name of the bird. Peafowl.
Is it? Peafowl.
Why have they not done that with any other birds?
Yeah.
It's a bit weird, isn't it? Yeah. Because I didn't even know peahens was a thing. I was like, I just thought they were all peacocks. Yeah, it's crazy. And finally, question number 10. True or false, the male emperor penguin is the one who lays the eggs? That is false. He does not lay the eggs, but he does look after the eggs for the first couple months while the mother leaves. But he doesn't lay the eggs.
Good round, Powers. Cal Bourne's incredibly impressed with this. He says these are some excellent answers, and he said he's glad that Roy didn't crack under the pressure. Although, unfortunately, Tom Cope did do oath all in that round. So there we go.
Wonderful.
Good round there. And the final round for Gavjo Kazooie 2, Gavjo 2E, which is all TV themes. I'll play them very quickly again and tell you the answers for them. Were this one. Star Trek. Star Trek. That is, of course, Knight Rider. Number 3. Batman. Number 4. Mad Men. That was Mad Men. Number 5 was the Flintstones. Number 6. Doug. Powers, we're gonna have to talk about this food thing when we're looking up when Krups is doing the marking, because I don't remember good food in Doug.
I did a little search and I couldn't find anything, so I looked that online. Well, we can talk about it. We'll talk about it when we do it.
Okay. Here we go. Number 7. That is Doctor Who. The next one was. What's it? Futurama. Number 9 was. That is DuckTales. And the final one is. That is Cheers. And the thing that my dad told me about the Cheers theme was that Woody Harrelson, who is in Cheers, sings the song all the way through it. So every single time that Cheers is on, my dad would be like, Woody Harrelson sings that theme. And then I remember like saying it as a kid. I was like, oh, you know, Woody Harrelson sings that theme, and everyone fell about laughing. But I was like, you idiot. But it feels like he would sing that song. Like that's not
even
a wild thing.
Big lie, yeah.
I know.
Also, he's not even in it till season 4.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like I didn't know that, did I, as a kid? But like he was always like, "Oh yeah, you know Woody Harrelson." And I think I was like, "Dad, that is a really good bit of trivia, and I'm going to repeat that one day in front of you, and you're gonna laugh your box off." Unfortunately, my dad and I are very similar. But yeah, there we go. We got done. Good. That was Gabjo Kazooie 2. That was all our answers, guys. That's a hard quiz. That is a really, really hard quiz. That one was.
That was tough.
If you got anywhere, I feel like if you got anything over halfway, you are pretty good. But yeah, we're getting Daniel. You're gonna go away and mark now, right?
Yeah. I'm off now.
And Powers and I are going to be taking Kazoo requests for everyone. But we've already got quite a lot of people in there. But what I thought, because like, we're getting so many birthday requests, I don't know why I didn't think of doing this last time. We're going to do a big birthday thing. So if it is your birthday, if you're watching the stream, if you're watching it with one of your loved ones, if it is your birthday yesterday, tomorrow, next week, next year, then you can take this birthday kazoo down as your birthday song. Powers, do you want to sing along with it as well? Or?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I don't know how in time we'll be on Skype.
Okay, yeah. Okay, well, I'm gonna go. Okay, 1.
Okay, you start us off. Wait, can I get a key? Can we get a key first?
Okay, yeah. Ready?
Yeah. Okay. Ready?
Do you wanna go lower than that?
I don't know anymore.
Okay, I'll go.
You're gonna have to go lower. Yeah, that's gonna be way high. There you go. Yeah, that's a better one. Yeah. Are you ready?
Right, here we go. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear star. Happy birthday. Woo!
Good stuff. I just see Eloise says my birthday is June 29th. Eloise, do you know what's amazing about your birthdays? You share your birthday with an absolute legend. Me. My birthday is also June 29th. we're not streaming on any of those days, but we're streaming June 26th for a keyword countdown special. So I'm counting that as a little birthday thing. So Eloise, if you drop by, then we'll do some birthday shenanigans together. But yeah, my birthday is June 29th as well. So it's pretty good. Powers, I don't think singing.
So
summer, also in summer, yeah. I feel like I did you a dirty there because I think the kazoo maybe sounds lower over Skype than it actually is, because you have a beautiful voice. Don't judge Powers on that happy birthday alone. That's what I'll say.
It's fun.
That's what I'll say.
I just want to nip this in the bud because I feel like I'm taking crazy pills here. In Doug, all right? Was the whole thing not that all the food they ate was like mad chewy and stretchy? Picking that up? Like when they were in the cafeteria, they would have like burgers, and the burgers were like you couldn't even like eat it. Am I going crazy? Am I thinking of a different cartoon?
I think you're thinking of a different cartoon, man.
What is that?
Doug food. I've just written, and nothing.
I got the exact same thing. Nothing comes up. The
cartoon. Maybe we're typing about food they ate in Doug.
What am I thinking of? Something else. They would be like at school eating lunch, and it's like you couldn't even get a bite. It was so like rubbery.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure this is a thing. I
don't remember any food in Doug at all.
Lorcan says his power's on acid.
I don't remember any. Yeah, Andy Siemens says Powers. You're thinking about the spermine.
There's got to be. It's got to be. I don't know. Hey Arnold, something. There's some show.
Like maybe like Real Monsters. Like they ate a load of like weird shit in Real Monsters. It could be that. Maybe, I don't know, man.
John says Ed, Ed, and Eddie. Maybe, I don't remember. I did watch a lot of Ed, Ed, and Eddie, but I don't know.
We talked about Ed, Ed, and Eddie the other day because I fucking love that show. It's so good. Yeah. Ed, Ed, Eddie, food.
Right.
It kind of makes sense that like if you made a cartoon, then it would be like wild food that they ate. I don't think.
I swear it was burgers as well. I swear they were eating like mounds of burgers. I'm gonna look up Doug burgers.
Golden Pie says I found a video where Doug tries sushi.
Yeah, like chewy though. He just kind of eats it.
Yeah. Ryan Holland says, "Are we just naming Cartoon Network shows? Aren't these all Nickelodeon shows?" Ed and Eddie Cartoon Network. Shit, I don't know.
Ed and Eddie was Cartoon Network, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Lorcan's Face says, "Cheers for the quiz rides. Whopper night. Shout out to my team, Quiz Team Aguilera. Very good. Well done. Actually, sorry, yeah, we've got a bunch of things. Kira Marshall says, Special Heuristic Intelligent Task Force. Got 34 out of 60. Cheers for the quiz, boys. And thanks to my girlfriend and two mates for being a wholly average team. But you got over halfway, and this is a hard quiz. Like, that's not average. That's going to be really, really good. Cruise the Wolf says, there's a parody site, but there's a website for Australia's space program, Australian Research and Space Exploration, abbreviated as ARSE. Which I'm kind of into. And Kean McDonald says, something saucy for Mardu, please. Mardu, you better drink your drink as well. Everyone's getting involved. Yeah, and we've Lorcan Space we've had. I need to know what cartoon you're thinking of, man.
There is a burger place in Doug called Honker Burger that they frequent. I'm borderline gonna watch old Doug cartoons and see if I can get a bit where they're eating.
Well, that's the thing. There is also, remember, there's old Doug, and then there's like Disney Channel Doug. Because Doug went to the Disney Channel. When it got to the Disney Channel, it was fucking dog shit. It was really bad. It was like new animation, new voices. Like it wasn't not the Doug that we know. Anyway,
I think I'm talking old Doug here. I'm watching a video right now where they are about to consume food. I'm not gonna lie, I'm look very chewy.
I think you're thinking about Ed, Ed, and Eddie because I feel like I remember which one is Ed Double D. Is he the stupid one?
No, that's Ed.
Ed with one D is the stupid one.
Yeah,
I'm watching
Double
a
D's
video.
Got the hat.
Yeah, and then Eddie is the cool one.
Wow.
If you were Ed, Ed, and Eddie, who would you be? Like I think I'm
obvious.
You're the silly one.
You're obviously Eddie, And Crooks
Yeah.
is Double D.
Double D, yeah, that's good. Hey, that worked out.
It works out pretty well. Yeah.
I'm watching a
I've not
video.
seen a lot of cheap food.
I'm watching a video of Eddie, and it looks just like normal food, which is
I don't know
weird
what the hell I am picking up.
because nothing
I-
looks like food in that universe.
Usually the chat is like, or like the ones that are like, oh, boom, you're thinking of this.
Yeah, because you remember when we were doing a stream, with just the two of us, and I came up, I was like, "Oh, what's the name of that game?" I could never remember what it was. And it was Warheads, and I was like, "It's
Yeah.
basically worms, but with little UFOs, and you're like sending bombs around a planet and stuff." And I was like, "I wish I could find that game." And someone was like, "Gav, it's Warheads." And I was like, "This is why live streams are great."
Someone found my one as well. You
Yeah,
play
what
as that
was yours?
soldier that can. I can't remember the name of it.
Mm.
I've already forgotten, but it was where you're fighting aliens and you're a soldier that
Yeah.
can transform into a motorbike. Robo
Which sounds like a
something.
dream you had about a video game.
And also the burgers are really chewy. It's wild.
Stretchy too.
Maybe I've been locked down for too long. I'm losing my mind.
Yeah. Jonathan Sideways says, I've got an image of Ed, Ed, and Eddie, but I can't post it. Like, is that like a little tell-all thing? You'd be like, yeah, what they were like when the camera stopped rolling. But I can't post it because you get in trouble. He was the runner on the show. Like, Eddie was always trying to get off of him and stuff. Oh yeah, if Lady Vengeance is in the chat as well, like Dog F Vids has been trying to get hold of you because they have some information about getting a job in Norway. I've seen that going on in the Discord. Our Discord is a lovely place, so we open it up for our Patreon supporters, and there's so much cool shit going on our Discord that if you're ever bored, I would suggest getting in there if you're a Patreon supporter because there's so much cool shit going on. It's really good. I'm sure that by the end of the evening, our Discord will have worked out what mad cartoon Powers is thinking about.
I did watch a lot of Ed, Ed, and Eddie, so there's a high
Yeah.
chance that it could, if enough people are saying it, could be Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
What's the?
But they were all
weirdest
about
thing?
gobstoppers, so
Yeah, I don't know what I could find, man. Like food-wise, that is weird. Are you sure it wasn't like Real Monsters, where there's monsters eating mad food?
it wasn't Real Monsters. I thought
Okay.
maybe it was like Goofy movie,
Right.
but that was cheese pizza. Their cheese pizza was just really stringy. It wasn't
Yeah.
burgers, like rubber burgers.
Yeah, that kind of happened in like Turtles as well. It was always like the cheese would come off a little bit because I remember having a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or Hero Turtles, as it was in the UK, one of their like cheese and tomato pizzas they sold in Quick Save, and I remember like trying to like pull it, and it's obviously not doing that because it's not a cartoon, but like being genuinely sad about it.
Peter Caffrey says, "Need more details, Powers. Look, I'm giving you everything I've got."
Yeah,
They were eating it was burgers, but the burgers were like rubber, like it was so chewy, like they couldn't even get a bite. But they were eating them whole. I'm pretty sure there's a whole plate of them. That's got to
must
trigger
bet,
something in
man.
someo's head.
Who's the Wolf is saying, could it any be chance be the Krabby Patty from SpongeBob?
Nah, I know my SpongeBob. It's not the Krabby Patty. I can't believe you've never seen an episode of SpongeBob before. I should just like handpick like 5 episodes and we should sit down and watch them. Because even the first SpongeBob movie is genuinely hilarious. It's so
Okay.
funny. It's really, really
Well,
good.
I didn't realize that until recently. There's a Rocco's Modern Life movie on Netflix. Like it's really
It's
new
brand
as
new.
well, and I
Really?
need to watch that because I love Rocco's Modern Life. Jay McLeod says YouTube Doug episode 17 about 9 minutes 20 through. No, because it feels
Hey.
like that you would know if it was like
Yeah, rather than in one scene, it's a bit
Yeah.
chewy.
I don't know. I'm looking it up. I'm going to go for it.
Mm,
wanna
I don't
see
know,
if this
man.
is it. What did he say?
he
What was
said
the minute? What was the
YouTube
minute?
Doug
Wait,
episode
let me,
17.
let me grab it.
Doug's-
I'll put
Doug's
it in the
dinner date.
stream.
I don't know, man. Yeah, because
9:20.
I remember about Doug, like the episode where he had a pimple. That was really fun.
Yeah.
That was a good
Well,
episode. And when he started a
um,
band, that was also really good.
What was his favourite band?
The Beats,
The Beats.
yeah, he loved them.
I love that Patty's surname is Patty Mayonnaise.
Yeah.
It's great, isn't it?
What was it? So 9:20. Okay, so he's eating some food now.
It's not. This isn't it. I appreciate the hustle
Yeah,
to
that's
get
just
this clip.
him eating dinner.
pretty regular looking food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not that, is it? Like, this is gonna go on, man.
This is gonna drive me crazy.
Andy Stevenson thinks if you skip to 2 minutes 34 in the Sperminator, eat something in there that you might want to have a look at. But yeah, there we go. Daniel, are you done with the marking? We done with the marking?
Yeah.
Oh, what we got?
So this week, in 5th place, we have Les Quizerables.
Ooh, lovely name.
Smelly and the Hufflepuffs on 48 points, tied. In 4th, on 49 points, we have Gavbin. Oh,
nice
reference.
Gavbin.
Yeah, but with a Y.
Huh.
3rd place, on 50 points. That's my bit of lager.
Love it.
Like that name. In 2nd, on 52 points, we have Fred and Friends. There you go. It's Fred and Friends.
What did you say? How much did they get?
52 points out of 60.
52 points. That's insane.
That's crazy.
That is insane.
And here we go in first with 54 points.
What?
Familiar team, but they've won it this week. It's those bitches from Follow.
Yes, I love that team name.
Oh
54
my
points.
God.
Good
that means
God.
they
only dropped 6.
They probably
one of them was wrong.
A lot of the porn questions.
Yeah.
They nailed the porn. Absolutely nailed it.
They're in quite a lot of the porn films.
They'll tear your quiz apart.
That is wild. Yeah, Kelly Allen says, yeah, that's insane. Robin says, Gavbin is me and my boyfriend, Gav, by the way, hence the odd name.
There you go.
You can see why we'd be confused, because one of us is called Gav.
So we should bin him.
Kyle says 2-person team got 20 out of 60, 23 if you count misspelling. We do not. KC44 says would have got 3rd if I spelled 2 answers correctly. Woulda, shoulda, coulda. That's the thing, is like, we don't mind you googling answers to find out the correct spelling. I think that's fine.
For instance, Yuri Gagarin, you could have googled that.
Yeah. We'd like no one's looking down on you for that. That's Cruiser Wolf says them's bitches is Googlers. Jacuz. No way. Those bitches from Florida would never Google. I know this. I know them well. Yeah, that's the thing. Is like, can you Google Gav's Kazoo songs? Fair play if so. That's the thing. You can't Google those.
Yeah,
can't Google it.
So there we go. That's a good quiz, guys. We should all feel good about that. Everybody who took part or wrote things for that. I mean, I think we're all going to bed unhappy because we're not going to know the answer to what cartoon eats mad food.
Hopefully we will have the answer for next week's quiz or next quiz.
Yeah. Or it'll be a question on the quiz.
Oh my God, yeah.
Just to get more answers in for us to go through.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you very much for joining us. Thanks to everyone in the super chat. Happy birthday to everyone that joined us. You're all amazing, and have lovely weekends, and we'll see you very, very soon.